Welcome to the Cenario podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
Okay, so you guys have been sending in some really fascinating stuff lately, all about how to get more energy, natural energy.
Yeah.
And also kind of how to get that mental edge. And we've noticed a theme here, and it seems like whole food vitamin B complex keeps popping up as a key player in all of this.
Definitely a recurring theme.
So we are doing a deep dive into whole food vitamin B complex.
Absolutely.
We are going to figure out what it is, why it's so important for shaking off that sluggish feeling and getting that sharp focus, and also some practical ways to make sure that you are getting enough of it.
Yeah, we're going to really get into how these naturally sourced nutrients can be foundational for supporting your body's energy production and those core cognitive functions.
Right.
And the research you sent is great because it really highlights that difference between getting B vitamins from real food versus getting it from lab-created version. And we'll definitely get into what that distinction might mean for you.
Okay, perfect. So I've seen these whole food supplements around. What is a whole food vitamin B complex, and why should I care about it as opposed to just a regular B vitamin?
That's a really good question. That's the central question here, right? So a whole food vitamin B complex is basically a supplement where the B vitamins are derived directly from concentrated, minimally processed whole foods.
Okay.
As you're thinking sprouted grains, fruits, vegetables.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And the key idea here is that these natural sources, they come packed with this whole host of other compounds that might be beneficial.
Oh, so it's like the entourage effect?
Yeah, kind of like that. It's not just about the isolated vitamin. It's about the whole package.
Right.
So what else is in there, that's beneficial? Well, we're talking about naturally occurring enzymes, which can help your body digest things better.
Okay.
Cofactors, which are basically molecules that help the B vitamins do their jobs more effectively. Plus there are phytonutrients.
Okay.
Those plant compounds that we hear so much about. So the thought is that all these components, they kind of work together. They work synergistically.
Yeah.
To potentially make the B vitamins more easily absorbed and utilized by your body.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it's getting the vitamin, packaged the way nature intended it to be.
Yeah, in its natural form. It's not just isolated vitamins that were made in a lab. It's
right.
The vitamins are coming from the food, concentrated down.
Exactly.
And then one of the articles mentioned something about organic whole food options.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're somebody who prioritizes organic and wants to stick with truly food-based ingredients, you can definitely find whole food vitamin B complex supplements that are made with certified organic sources.
Okay.
And, this really aligns with that philosophy of getting your nutrients as close to their natural state as possible.
Right, like nature intended.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that one of the sources actually pointed out that these naturally derived components, they can interact positively with your nervous system and your digestive system.
Yeah.
And this kind of contributes to your overall well-being.
Okay, so I get what it is now. Let's talk about why B vitamins are so important, because it seems like every article I skimmed was talking about B vitamins and energy.
Right.
And I kind of want to dive into that a little bit.
Yeah. So think of the 8 essential B vitamins as this team, right?
Okay.
They're working behind the scenes in your body, keeping your energy factory running smoothly.
Okay.
And particularly vitamins B1, which is thiamine B2, which is riboflavin B3, which is niacin, and B5, which is pantothenic acid. They're the foundational members of this energy team.
Okay.
They're directly involved in converting the food that you eat. So whether that's carbs, fats, or protein, they help convert that into energy that your cells can actually use.
So it's if I'm not getting enough of these B vitamins, it's almost like I'm trying to power a machine. Yeah.
With low fuel.
You're like a car sputtering,
Even if I'm eating enough food.
Right, exactly. And your sources, they highlight that insufficient levels of these B vitamins can directly impact your body's ability to produce energy efficiently.
Right.
And that can manifest as that persistent fatigue.
Yeah.
That brain fog, that feeling of just being sluggish.
Yeah.
So it's a really foundational aspect of our physiology.
And it's so interesting how the material contrasts that with the quick hit of energy you get from coffee.
Yeah.
Or sugary snack. You get that jolt, but then you crash.
Exactly. It's like a quick fix,
right.
but not a sustainable solution.
But B vitamins are providing a more sustainable form of energy because it's addressing that underlying nutritional need.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's like you're giving your body the tools it needs to create energy.
Right.
Caffeine and sugar, they're stimulants. They don't actually provide the raw materials for energy production.
It's like they're pushing you, but they're not giving you what you actually need to do it.
It's not going to get you very far.
Exactly. And the importance of B vitamins goes even beyond just physical energy. Play a huge role in cognitive function and the health of our nervous system.
Your brain loves B vitamins.
Yeah, and that's what was interesting to me was the information on B6, B9, folate, and B12. All of those were really related to our brain power.
Huge for your cognitive well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 3 B vitamins, they play a key role in synthesizing neurotransmitters.
Okay.
Now, neurotransmitters, you can think of those as like chemical messengers in your brain.
Okay.
And they influence everything from your mood and sleep to your ability to concentrate.
Wow.
And your sources, they specifically mentioned serotonin and dopamine,
Yeah.
which are vital for regulating how we feel,
Mm-hmm.
how well we rest, and how sharp our focus is.
Interesting.
So if you're deficient in these particular B vitamins, it could have a noticeable impact on these crucial brain functions. So if I'm having brain fog or if I'm having trouble concentrating, that could be a red flag that I'm low in B vitamins.
It's definitely a possibility, particularly if it's coupled with that persistent tiredness.
Yeah.
And these vitamins, they also contribute to the overall health and efficient functioning of your nervous system.
Okay.
Which is crucial for clear communication throughout your body, including your brain.
Right.
When everything's working optimally, you're less likely to experience that cognitive fatigue and fuzzy thinking.
Got it. Okay. This is painting a very clear picture for me now.
Good.
The material also spent a lot of time talking about getting these B vitamins from our diet.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're eating well, do we even need to consider supplements?
That's a great question. And in a perfect world, a well-balanced diet should provide you with enough of most B vitamins.
Okay.
And your sources, they do a good job of outlining which foods contain which B vitamins.
Yeah.
So, for instance, vitamin B1 or thiamine, which is really important for energy and nerve function. It's found in good amounts in whole grains.
Okay.
So think like oats, brown rice, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And it's interesting because even mild deficiencies in B1, as your sources point out, can make you feel easily worn out.
Really?
Even if you're getting enough sleep.
Wow. So maybe swapping out like refined grains for whole grains is like an easy first step?
Absolutely a great place to start, yeah.
Yeah. What about the other B vitamins? What are some good sources for those?
Yeah, so for B2, or riboflavin, is involved in cellular energy production, and it acts as an antioxidant. Eggs are a really good source.
Okay.
B3, or niacin, which is important for metabolism and brain health.
Okay.
You can find that in liver fish. And something that's becoming really popular these days, nutritional yeast.
Okay.
And you'll also find it in whole grains as well.
Okay, now for those who haven't encountered nutritional yeast, what is that exactly?
Nutritional yeast, think of it as like this secret weapon in the plant-based world.
Okay.
It's got this savory, almost cheesy flavor, and it happens to be packed with several key B vitamins.
Okay.
So it's a really versatile and nutritious addition to your diet.
Nice.
Yeah, moving on to B5, or pantothenic acid, which plays a role in hormone production and fat metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
You can find that in eggs and whole grains.
Okay.
B6, or pyridoxin, which is super important for those neurotransmitters related to mood and sleep.
Right.
That's found in legumes, fish, and you guessed it, nutritional yeast again.
Wow, nutritional yeast is like a winner.
It's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Then we've got B7, or biotin, which is known for supporting healthy skin, hair, and nails.
Okay.
That's also present in eggs and nutritional yeast.
Nice. Okay, what about B9 and B12?
All right, so B9, or folate, which is
Yeah.
super important for DNA synthesis and cell regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
That's abundant in leafy green vegetables.
Okay.
So things like spinach, kale, and it's also found in legumes.
Gotcha.
And then finally, we have B12, or cobalamin,
Okay.
which is essential for red blood cell formation and nervous system health.
Mhm.
Now, B12 is primarily found in animal products.
Okay.
So things like liver, eggs, fish.
Okay.
But it's important to note that fortified nutritional yeast can also be a good source of B12.
Okay, that's good to know.
And this is particularly important for people who are following a vegetarian or vegan diet.
Yeah, very important.
Yeah. So if you're eating a variety of these foods, you should, in theory, be getting enough B vitamins.
Ideally.
Right, ideally.
Right.
But as the material you shared points out, there are situations where dietary intake alone might not be enough,
Okay.
or where your body's ability to absorb these nutrients might not be as efficient.
Got it.
And that's where the idea of supplementation comes in.
Okay.
And that brings us back to that distinction between whole food and synthetic B complex supplements.
Right, because the sources did touch on that a little bit.
Yeah.
So what are the main differences?
Okay, so synthetic B vitamins,
Yeah.
they're typically made in a lab.
Okay.
Whereas whole food-based supplements, as we've discussed, they get their B vitamins from concentrated whole food sources.
Okay.
And according to your sources, the potential advantages of organic whole food formulas can include better digestion
Okay.
and utilization of the nutrients.
Okay.
And this is possibly due to the presence of those naturally occurring enzymes and cofactors.
Right.
They also align with a more holistic, food-first approach to health.
Mm-hmm.
And there's often greater transparency regarding the origin of the ingredients.
Right. So it's seen as a more natural way to supplement.
Exactly.
But I'm curious, are synthetic B vitamins less effective at providing the actual vitamins?
That's a good question. So they're not necessarily less effective at delivering the specific B vitamin itself.
Okay.
But some experts believe that the complex matrix of nutrients and other compounds found in whole foods offers these synergistic benefits that isolated synthetic vitamins might not provide.
Right. So it's more than just the vitamin.
Exactly.
It's everything that comes along with it. It's the whole package.
Right.
So ultimately, as your sources indicated, the best choice really depends on your individual preferences, your dietary patterns, and how it fits into your overall health strategy.
Makes sense. So who might particularly benefit from taking a whole food vitamin B complex?
Okay, so there are a few groups of people that might find it particularly helpful.
Okay.
People who are leading busy or high-stress lives, they tend to burn through their nutrient reserves more quickly.
Right.
And as we already mentioned, vegans and vegetarians need to be mindful of their B12 intake.
Right.
And a whole food supplement fortified with B12 could be a good option for them.
Yeah.
Individuals recovering from burnout or significant fatigue might also benefit from the extra nutritional support that these supplements can provide.
Okay, what about women who are using hormonal birth control? Because one of the articles mentioned that.
Yeah, so there's some research that suggests that hormonal birth control can influence the levels of certain B vitamins in the body.
So for some women in that category, supplementation might be something to consider.
Okay.
And additionally, older adults, they often experience a decline in their ability to absorb nutrients from food.
Yeah, that's true.
So a B complex could be beneficial in helping them maintain adequate levels.
And it's important to remember that the sources all emphasize talking to your doctor for starting any new supplement.
Absolutely crucial. Everyone's nutritional needs are unique.
Right.
And a healthcare provider can offer personalized advice on whether supplementation is right for you and at what dosage.
Right. So don't just go and start taking a bunch of supplements without talking to your doctor first.
Definitely not good advice.
Okay, so if someone does decide to explore supplementation, what are some best practices to keep in mind?
Okay, so your sources provided some really excellent practical tips.
Okay.
They recommend taking the supplement in the morning or with a meal.
Okay.
Because this can help with absorption. And they also emphasize the importance of combining supplementation with a diet.
Yes.
Rich in organic whole foods,
Right.
lean proteins,
Yeah.
and healthy fats.
Of course.
Because remember, supplements are meant to complement a healthy diet.
Right. Not replace it.
Exactly, not replace it. And finally, consistency is key.
Right.
Maintaining good nutritional balance is a long-term endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
So taking the supplement regularly as directed will likely yield better results
Makes sense.
than sporadic use.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like B vitamins are powerhouses for both energy levels and our cognitive function.
For sure.
And choosing a whole food-based B vitamin source might offer some added advantages.
And the information you shared really suggests that evaluating your B vitamin intake could be a really worthwhile step.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dealing with low energy trouble, concentrating, or even fluctuations in your mood. Whether you focus on getting more B vitamin-rich foods in your diet, or you consider a whole food supplement, or a combination of both,
Yeah.
making sure you're getting enough of these essential nutrients can be a significant factor in your overall well-being.
This has been a really enlightening deep dive.
It has.
It definitely makes you think about, like, the foundational role these vitamins.
Yeah, they're often overlooked.
Yeah. And I think a really valuable next step for you, our listener, would be to take a look at your own diet and see if you can naturally incorporate more of these B vitamin-rich foods that we talked about today.
Great advice.
Or if you're in one of those groups that we mentioned,
Yeah.
Like if you have a really busy life, if you're on a plant-based diet, if you're experiencing fatigue, maybe think about whether a whole food B complex supplement might be right for you.
Yeah, and remember, talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement.
Exactly. It's all about finding the strategies that support your individual needs for
Absolutely.
energy and focus.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive.
Thanks for tuning in to the Cenario podcast. Don't forget to visit Cenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.